My name is Keith Dunn. I own a company called Johnson Dunn Capital Advisors, which is a registered investment advisory firm regulated under the SEC. My ex-wife filed for divorce in Pasco County, Florida, against me. In August, we put in a temporary order, which of course went along with the full order, and it specifically said in there that she was to pay the federal income tax. It was a court document sealed by the court of Pasco County, Florida. So the IRS sent a letter demanding that I pay taxes on all this money, which I then went to my CPA, who has worked with me for over 30 years and did all the accounting for me during the divorce. She sent a copy of the court order to the Internal Revenue Service. They denied it. She sent it again. They denied it. I was couldn't make any sense out of the whole thing. I personally have never just talked to the Internal Revenue Service in my life. She at that point said, "You probably need to get a lawyer," and refer me to Larry Heinkel. I called, told him who I was referred by, and he, in a very short order, I think maybe that day, called me back, and we set up a time to meet. Everything went very well. He was very accommodating. He was not pressuring me on the money side. It was just, here's what we're going to do, and get it to me when you get it to me. He said, "Don't worry about it. Let me take care of it." And I think within a matter of a few days, he called me up and goes, "It's all taken care of." Now, keep in mind, the tax law has changed to where, me as the bread earner, so to speak, would be responsible today. But being that this was filed so long ago, it fell under the old statutes. Okay, and that's what the final, disposition shows. It doesn't show anywhere where I'm supposed to pay taxes. At this point, I really don't have to worry about this at all, to tell you the truth. I'm regulated by the federal government. I, try to run, a clean book, to the very best of my ability. I now know that I've got a firm that I can go to whenever they want to harass me, and they'll take care of it. I would advise him to call Larry and his company. And I can tell you, look, I've been in financial services. I'm 70 years old now. I started when I was 24. I've gone through a lot of clients that have had to work with the Internal Revenue Service. And, he knows his stuff. His company's, really, really good. The whole staff, they know what they're doing. And I would recommend anybody that has a problem, like that they, hire Larry's firm. Thank you very much, Larry, for getting the IRS to finally leave me alone.